Simon all day. Make some noise. What do you mean? Hi everyone. Are you having a great time?
Yeah.
So my name is Simon Holder, and my late parents, Claudette and Desmond Holder, were from Guyana. And my mother was from Georgetown, and my father was from Mackenzie. And my sister and I were born and raised in Montreal. So I remember when we got our first real Christmas tree, and I was scared because I was a weird little kid and I was afraid of fire. So my main concern was that the tree would catch fire. But we got a beautiful tree. It was tall and lush and green and beautiful, and it brought a really beautiful pine smell into our house. And our home was always festive and inviting. My father was the baker in our family, and every weekend he would bake batches of homemade bread. And throughout my childhood, I never ate store-bought bread. And at Christmas, my father would make buns, roti, sorrel, ridiculously strong drinks, and of course, black cake. So the process of making the black cake started with the soaking of the fruits. And that would usually start pretty early, usually in the fall. And he would put fruits in these white pails and then literally drown them in booze. And so every couple of days, he would go and check on the fruit, and we would know because my sister and I would have passed out from the fumes from the booze. So by the time December rolled around, one little raisin was potent enough to knock out a rhinoceros. And my father never made one or two cakes. He made dozens. Because anytime someone came over, they had to have a piece at the house, and they had to leave with a cake, or at minimum half a cake. But the cake was always a hit because everybody knew that they were guaranteed a good buzz off that cake. At Christmas, my father would also break out the blender and make his own version of a pina colada. He never measured anything, so any kind of drink that he made for you was going to be strong. It was going to be strong. And my mother made black pudding, pepper pot, and literally hundreds of patties at Christmas. And all the while she'd have Boney M playing in the background. And for the rest of my life, every time I hear Boney M's Mary's Boy Child, I always think of Christmas and my beloved mother. And on top of all the traditional food that we had, there were always chocolates and candies all over the house. And our Christmas morning tradition was pepper pot, homemade bread, bake, saltfish, and then we could open presents. Christmas dinner, we always had a turkey. And years ago, I worked for a company that had a tradition of giving their employees a frozen turkey for Christmas. And so for years, I brought the turkey to my mother to cook. And it was weird that ironic, that she would make a delicious turkey because she wouldn't eat a bite of it. My mom had a quirk. She didn't eat chicken or turkey. Nothing that flies, she would say. So she wouldn't eat anything that flew, sorry. But she loved eggs. Wouldn't eat chicken, but loved eggs. And I would tease her and tell her that she had been attacked by a chicken as a child. And straight face, she'd be like, I was never attacked by a chicken, but I was bitten by a monkey once. And she was the same with pork. Hated pork, but loved ham and bacon. Never made any sense to me. And I would tease her and say, do you realize that the ham, the bacon, and the ham and the bacon all come from the same animal? And she'd just be like, don't talk to your mother about that. since she didn't eat turkey, we always had additional food at Christmas dinner. So we had pepper pot again, rice, roti and curry, lasagna. It was a real feast. And another fun part of Christmas that I loved was when family and friends would visit. As a kid, I just remember loving that. When the doorbell would ring, you'd get all excited. People would come in, everyone was happy. It was laughter and music. And there were also lively games of dominoes. It was like smack on the table. And my sister and I would pretend to play. We didn't know how to play, but we would just smack those dominoes down as hard as we could, because that's what we saw our father and the guests do. And when my sister and I were little, our parents told us about Santa. And my sister has always been very laid back, very cool. So when we were told about Santa, my sister's like, okay, cool. I like this Santa guy. I, on the other hand, had issues. And I was like, who is this Santa? And what I could understand was that he was an old guy that lived in the north, and he traveled with a herd of deer, and he would break into our house at night while we were sleeping and leave presents for us. That made no sense to me at all. And on top of that, we had to leave milk and cookies for him and carrots for his deer. And I was like, I am having none of this. Santa always scared me. He still does. And I never wanted to sit on his lap. And it was always a fight. I would scream, I would cry. And the one time that my parents did get me on his lap, I asked Santa straight up. I was like, why not use the front door? Have you ever heard of knocking? You have a doorbell? Everybody knows you're coming. Why does it have to be in the middle of the night when we're sleeping? Why you gotta be so creepy, Santa? Santa probably found me very annoying, but he always came through with the perfect presents for us on Christmas morning. So I am profoundly grateful for the memories that my parents gave me and my sister, and I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and all the best for 2020. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you so much.
How long have you been doing comedy?
Not very long. Since the summer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one thing I've always wanted to do.
Okay.
But I was afraid, and this year I was just like,
You're like, it's over it. I'm taking over.
Exactly.
Okay.
So,
Do you like
I
it?
love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. And when is your next show?
Well, I had a show. I did a show last night. I'm not sure what my next show is because I'm new and I'm getting started. I'm putting my name in for a lot of showcases, so
Okay.
it's a matter of when I get selected. So
Awesome.
it could be tomorrow, it could be next week, but hopefully soon.
Yeah, we'll you're ready for tomorrow,
Yes,
right?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm
Okay. Love it. And what's your plan for the holidays?
Plan for the holidays, I'm going to go to Montreal. I'm going to go to Montreal to spend it with my sister and my brother-in-law.
Okay, okay, that's good. Awesome. Make some noise for Simone Holder.
Thank you.
Yes.